Hello, all my Facebook friends and all my friends from the Recovery Center of Hamilton County. I guess when you wake up, you will see me and join me. And maybe when you get off a morning meeting, which I think will end soon, you will maybe join me then. So I am just going to go over more vitamins. And if I can show the picture I put on my personal Facebook page, I will. Hi, David. I see you. You're always first in line. Yay. So I hope you had a nice weekend. I did. I did not spend too much time outside because it was either gloomy or a little rainy or hot or something like that. But anyway, hopefully you got a little bit of time outside. So we're just going to go over some of the rest of the vitamins and minerals we did not go over. I think I'm still missing some, but they're not the essential or non-essential. So anyhow, thanks for your note of good morning. I'm glad you're here. Maybe somebody else will join us. I believe I saw my mom on morning meeting for 1 second. I just sort of flipped over there for a second, so you never know. There she goes. Okay, yeah, my two people that show up. Well, she liked something. I don't know if she's here or not. But anyway, I'll start out with biotin. I think that's where we left off. So, hi, Mom. I saw you coming on here. I was just saying I hope you had a nice weekend. I didn't hear from you. I did leave a message if you did not get that. But I'm just going to try to get moving today with a little vitamin information. I think we went over all the minerals, vitamin A, D, E, and K, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty certain of that. Anyway, so I just thought I'd go over a few more, not too crazy about it, or not too crazy with it, so you don't get too too bored. And anyway, I just pulled my hair back, washed my face, got my good oatmeal in. I know I was checking prices. Actually, Ken was checking prices on oatmeal, so we can get a big amount because we're both going to be eating oatmeal. And I shouldn't tell his HIPAA information, but yeah, he's on blood pressure medicine now. He's very happy I sent him to the doctor. So he's going to join me with the oats. So we're probably going to get it on Amazon. We found it at like 9 cents per ounce. If you buy it in the store, it's like a lot more expensive. So we're going to be piling up on oats, just so you know. But it's a good thing. Anyhow. Yeah, that's a new medicine in the house. I'm not on it, though. Well, I better not say anything. I don't want to be the next one. But anyhow, talking about biotin, though, a lot of people think if you take massive amounts of biotin, it's going to help with hair growth. I tend to disagree. Unless you can find some research that I haven't seen in the past 30 years or more. Basically, biotin helps with energy storage and assists with protein, carbohydrate, and fat metabolism, okay? So that's a B vitamin that a lot of people tend to get in their shampoo, in a separate vitamin. I am not so convinced of that. Anyhow. You can find it in foods: avocado, cauliflower, eggs, fruits, liver, pork, salmon, whole grains. That's why I'm a big whole grain proponent, because that's where all those natural B vitamins are found. I'd personally rather eat whole grains and take like massive amounts of biotin that probably won't serve you all so well and cost you a lot of money. So that's the thing about biotin. I just wanted to sort of dispel that myth because to me, I haven't seen the scientific literature on massive amounts of biotin in hair, skin, and nail growth. If you do see hair, skin, and nail product, that's a combination of B complex, not just biotin, okay? I will be out of class. Okay. I guess that means tomorrow. I'm sorry to hear that, but thanks for letting me know. I'm assuming that doesn't mean this class because you are on it. So I'll assume tomorrow. And I assume you probably have something that's important. So I wish you the best with that. I should be in class so I can be there for you guys, but also to get out of the house. Because with the gas prices, no, I have not left the house in several days, with maybe one exception. I can't remember what it was. Anyhow, choline, that is another one that you may have heard of, and that helps. And Jack, please no, not right now. It helps with your brain function. It helps with cell signaling. It helps with fat transport and metabolism, nerve function. And the foods are going to be beans, peas, and nuts, and salmon, and soy, and vegetables. So I think we're all on the same page here, with at least the two of you. Anybody else that joins us, I don't know. But I know we, Ken and I both had a late salmon dinner for his birthday, belated, on Saturday, and it was excellent. So that's one thing. We're going to try to get our omega-3 fatty acids through fish in particular twice a week, whether it be albacore tuna, or I may even try those macro cakes that his mom used to make in lieu of salmon. And then, of course, the walnuts. He bought 2 big bags of walnuts yesterday. And I think he got his little scare. You have a heart testing? Okay, well, thanks for sharing. And I wish you all the best with that. I hope it comes out excellent. And I know that you're always eating healthy, and trying to get your walking in, and attending all the classes. So I would guess that it's going to come out good, David. Okay, so we're just going to claim it, and name it and claim it. Okay, it will be a excellent test. All right, so tell yourself that, and it will be done. All right. Now let's see, niacin. Now that I may have mentioned, I'm not sure, but it does help with cholesterol production, which also is made in the liver, which we need because it's a hormone, and it does a lot of good things. And my mom's wishing you luck too, David. So that's good. And it also helps convert food to energy. All the B vitamins really do convert food to energy. Hey, I see, boy, I'm having a brain infarct. I know, Jenny. I'm sorry, Jenny. I don't know why I do that. So you want to get the B vitamins, and they do come with, a lot of the whole grains once again. So that's why, not that you want to eat a ton of carbohydrates, but you want to eat as much of the whole grains if you can. And I think I mentioned before that even there is some white bread that has whole grains in it, okay? And other products as well, like the thin, if you need the thin Triscuits, the little triangles or whatever, and things like that. Even if you have to dip it in something to make it easier to chew, just like you would a cookie, but this would be a healthy form of a cookie. And then, another thing I was telling with one of the other fellows that I'm meeting with, instead of putting jelly on a peanut butter sandwich, put like blueberries or strawberries on your sandwich in lieu of jelly or diet jelly, and it's working out for them really well. And so whether you're diabetic or not, it helps prevent that added sugar, but still gives you that extra fruit. So that's something, if you can do that. And if, like Jenny or somebody who may not be able to keep fresh fruit around, to even use as long as you get sufficient water, you could use dehydrated, raisins or prunes or apricots or something, and put it on your sandwich that way. And that way, once again, you don't have to use the jelly with the regular artificial sweeteners, okay? So that's niacin, pantothenic acid, riboflavin. All of those, they're going to, the pantothenic acid is going to be hormone production as well, and fat metabolism. And then the riboflavin helps with red blood cell formation, And that, it can be found in milk, among many other things. But I don't know if you know this, and I don't think I've said it, but milk can be, they used to put it in boxes, and they do still, like the almond milk. So if you have any concerns for men, I know I'm getting Ken, and he's going with it before he even knows his PSA, but the almond milk for men to prevent the prostate cancer, just whether it's prevention or after the fact, okay? So that's one thing. And then otherwise, they put the milk in opaque containers because the sun can actually take away the riboflavin in regular canisters of milk, okay? So that's why a lot of times I'll even, have them put it in the bag rather than just carrying it out, even though that opaque. Oh, I'm sorry, Jenny, darn. Yeah, I had a feeling you were going in and out there. I know the feeling. It happened to me Friday when I was trying to put together the egg brunch veggie thing. I just totally went out. So I think it works better in this room for some reason. And I never had problems in the other room, but the router's in here, so I don't know. So basically all the B vitamins, thiamine, B6, B12, all of those help with, all the changing your food to energy, okay? So if you were to do, like a lot of people are doing the keto diet, which is primarily protein and fat, they're not getting all those B vitamins. So that's really not good because you really need those for good skin, hair, teeth, you name it. And, so most of the time, the few people I know that have done keto diet and lost the weight, it's just not long-term doable, or a strict Atkins diet and the saturated fat you would get if you're eating a lot of fatty meats and things. They usually end up going off of it. It's like any diet, a juice diet, a cabbage soup diet, a grapefruit diet. It's something that's not long-term and livable. So just something to think about. Jack, I'm sorry, you're going to have to wait. He spit up a little bit yesterday, so I don't know, he ate fine this morning. So anyhow. Let's see here. The thiamine is B1. You really, really, really want to get that. And if you want an insurance policy, take the multivitamin. This is my multivitamin. I don't want to say I have to, you have to have Andrew Lessman. I really like them because they're easy to swallow. There's no artificial anything in here. There's no milk, soy, yeast, wheat, gluten, sodium, salt, sugar, fat, cholesterol, anything at all in here, allergens or anything. So that's why I get it. It's on HSN. And say that again about B vitamins. It changes food to energy. Yeah. So you need those B vitamins to change your food to energy. So I think that's why a lot of people, when they get on certain diets where they only eat one thing, or they cut out a whole food group like carbohydrates, or they eat just a really teeny amount of carbohydrates. First off, your brain needs carbohydrates to work. And if it works on ketones, which that's what happens if somebody's out of whack with their blood sugar, or it's way too low or way too high, whatever, usually way too high, they get ketones in their urine. And that's what the keto diet is doing. It's causing ketosis. And it's not a good thing. So it's not promoted at all by any dietitians that I know. It's like the 38th diet in terms of popularity. And, obviously the Mediterranean's 1, DASH diet's 2. I know that's what the doctor told Ken to be on his DASH diet, which then there's the flexitarian where you're sort of eating smaller amounts of meat along the lines of DASH or Mediterranean. And you may eat some meat occasionally, but not like every meal, fast food, all the time, okay? So yeah, B vitamins, all the B vitamins, which is B1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which I pretty much went over most of them. Thiamine being B1, which is really important, because like if somebody that had a drinking problem, they usually, they don't absorb the B1, and that's where they get that, what they call Korsakoff syndrome, where they start, having problems walking and seeing and things like that, problems with their eyes and night vision and things. And then B12 is another one that's imperative because, oh, sure. Yeah, that's what it's for. And then B12, I'm going to walk with this for a second because I'm going to give him a little treat. I think that's maybe what he wants. B12 is one that really, really important as well, because I think I mentioned that after 50, we don't have as much acid to absorb it. And also, if you take antacids or you have acid reflux, then we start not having enough B12. So that's, I think I mentioned to take at least 500 to 1,000. I'm going to say it's micrograms, I believe, of the B12. You got that? And so I make sure it's in my multi, that I have sufficient amounts. But so, because you can start getting real shaky neuropathies in your hands and your feet. I know I had a person in my class, I think David was there. I'm not going to mention a name or anything. I can't even remember, actually, because it's a brand new person. And he said he didn't eat any meat or beans or any nuts or anything. And I said, well, you're going to need B12 or your hand's going to start shaking and you're going to have trouble walking. And he said, oh, I guess I better take it. I think, I don't know if you were there, Jenny, or not. But anyway, he all of a sudden showed me and he says, yeah, my hands are shaking. I didn't know why. And so it's really, like I said, anybody over 50, decrease acid production. Anybody that's had any bariatric surgery, like gastric bypass or sleeve. Hey, John. Howdy. So B12 is a really big one in your multi or as a separate thing. And then I think, oh yeah, I did talk about that because Terry was on and he said he got the shot. Okay, so I don't need to repeat myself, but it's just really, really important is that thiamine B1 and the B12 as well. Okay, so here we go with chromium. A lot of people probably wonder about that. And that is one that I know a lot of people were taking chromium picolinolate a while back. Even just having it in your multi is probably a good idea because it does regulate its insulin function. Okay. And it comes in apples, bananas, broccoli, turkey, whole grains again, garlic, which is really good for your heart, basil even, which I got tons of fresh basil. So, that's a good thing. If you like basil, I love it. There's lots of different kinds of basil. And see, I got my little cutter with my dog treats so I can portion them out, keep Jack quiet. And then the other one is chloride, which you would think you don't want, but you do. Chloride actually, it comes in olives, rye, sea salt, which rye bread is really good for you, pumpernickel as well. You probably don't want to use a lot of sea salt or just even regular salt with chloride, but you do want to have some because otherwise you can get goiter, which is not real prevalent right now, but still. It helps with digestion. You want 150 micrograms if it's in your multi, which I think, let me see if mine does. I'm just curious. Didn't look lately, but chloride, should be in here. Of course, I can't see it now. We probably get enough in our diet in general, or if you drink a little bit of tap water. But it helps with digestion, with fluid balance, and with your nervous system overall. Okay, because if your fluid-based balance is balanced out, then that it just helps with everything. So that fluid acid balance. They're selling all these alkaline waters, but the minute you drink an alkaline water, your acid-based balance is going to come back in check again. So really, I think alkaline water is really not helpful. Meat produces the acid. The fruits and vegetables produce the alkaline. So really, just eating more fruits and vegetables is going to give you that alkaline that you need, not alkaline water. Okay. Copper is a minuscule amount. It helps with bone formation. It helps with iron metabolism. It helps with collagen formation. And it also works in conjunction with zinc. So if you do take the vitamin C and zinc combination during cold and flu season. You got to be careful you don't overdo it on the zinc, because otherwise it can deplete your copper. So I know I had talked to somebody that's on here, I'm not going to say, but if you do take 30 to 50 milligrams of zinc, you want to probably add 1 to 3 milligrams of copper to balance it out, because otherwise you might deplete your copper, and that's not good, because you want your bone formation, you want your iron metabolism, you want your collagen formation, okay? So I know it gets a little tricky, but some of these things, it's just a matter of eating the healthy, well-balanced meal if you just want to get to the bottom line of it all, and then also have that multivitamin backup. Now, for me, I have the fish oil, which is the omega-3s, so if I don't get my fatty fish in 2 times a week, then I have that backup. So it could be, it's the DHA, EPA, and you ask your doctor if you're on a blood thinner, or if you have any concerns with your heart, if this is good for you. You can get it about anywhere, but I like this, and you can find them where there's no mercury, no contamination. I have the ultra concentration of DHA to EPA, and it's also no fishy burps. It's got like a little orange essence. I can't really even taste it. So that's something you would definitely talk to your doctor about and make sure. My other one is my calcium, magnesium, which since I have bone health problems after breast cancer, I bought the biggie because I need it. It's been recommended by my breast surgeon, so I have to take a fair amount. So anyhow, just so you know, yeah, that was like $100 with a sale, but it's going to last me a long time. There's 1,000 in there, but I have to take like at least 4 to 6 a day, spread out 2 at a time. So you have to know, make sure your doctor knows what he's doing, and check with me if you're not sure. And have them check your labs too. Your calcium's going in and out of your bones throughout your whole body and your skeleton, like nonstop, in and out, in and out, in and out, along with the magnesium, which works 300 enzymes in every cell, 600 enzymatic actions in your whole body. So it's really, really important. And magnesium helps you sleep. It helps your bowels if you're constipated. If you take too much, it can give you diarrhea. So no more than like 300 for women, 400 for men, unless you're very, very, very overweight, and then it can get higher. But anyway, that's remains to be seen right now, because nobody on here is of that, well, at least right now, would go higher than that. If you go too high, you'll know it. Wow, and I have a prescription ready. I didn't know that. Okay, so let's see. I've got a couple more things here, so I don't bore you to death, although I love this stuff. I think I just, or did I? Might have. Yeah. So I talked about the copper and the chloride and the chromium, the B vitamins, niacin, biotin, choline. I think that was the main thing, and a little bit of about the omega-3s. And this is the only other one that they do sell a D3 K2 on Amazon. I have the K2M7, same thing pretty much, where it's just to keep the calcium in my bones and not my organs. So that's up to you. You can always talk to a doctor or pharmacist if that's something you need. It's just because I'm taking extra calcium. You don't want to take too much, because it can cause with atherosclerosis in your blood vessels. So usually they say don't take more than 600 and get the rest from your food. I was told to take more just because of my DEXA scans showing some bone breakdown after the medicine I need to prevent cancer. So everybody's different. Everybody's an individual. So that's why I always say, talk to your doctor, talk to your pharmacist. If you need me to look at your labs beyond that, that's fine. I'm more than glad to if, we're having a one-on-one or a phone call or whatever. Okay, so that's what I have for that today. I was just going to do some little yoga things, so we're just sort of relaxed. Oh boy, I gave Jack all those treats. He didn't even need them. He just wants attention. Okay. So what, does anybody have questions about a specific vitamin or anything? I mean, when it says USP, that's helpful. When it's, because that's saying it's been, checked by the pharmaceutical industry. But when it says GMP, General Manufacturing, production or guidelines, that's even better. So GMP is like a new guideline they've put out, I think, more recently, and that's what the food industry uses. So USP and or GMP, that's even better when it comes to anything if you're a little concerned about what you're buying. So some of the things online I'm less inclined to buy, although I do buy mine, but you want to be cautious, okay? So anyhow, if you want, I've got all these, I tried to pick out of all my hundreds of yoga cards to pick some things just to sort of breathe into the week, and get our Monday started. I have my weights here too, but I need to decide on one or the other. So are you guys up for, you rather do weights or you rather do breathing? I can whatever you want to do, because I've got the weights here, and we can get the arm strong, or we can just do and do a little bit of a sun salute and other little moves to get the kinks out. I love the Kinks. They were a good band. I don't know what happened to them, but anyway, any preferences? I know what Jenny likes. We can just move this back. We can use what about CoQ10? What's the difference between the water soluble and non-soluble? Okay, CoQ10. I'll have to get back to you on that. I think, you know what? It can be helpful. I would, so you know what, ask your doctor tomorrow and get back with me. I know Ken takes it, and we have a bottle in there, and I know it has some benefits, and I don't think it's harmful, but I don't know about an interaction with your personal medications, okay? So really ask your doctor, well, if you have a doctor to talk to when you do your test, and see what the outcome of your test are, because I don't want to give you that recommendation. And if they do say it's okay, see if they can write a script for you so your insurance pays for it, or if they do say it's okay, let me look up a little bit more on it. But you got to make sure there's no interactions with what you're taking, okay? That's what I'm going to say about it, because I know Ken's got some in there, and I was looking at it and reading it and everything. That I did not learn about that in school, I have to be honest with you. So I'll have to get back with you, but you really need to talk to your doctor about your medical situation and your medications, okay? The difference between water soluble and it's not non-soluble, it's fat soluble, Mom, is that the water soluble, typically if you have excess, you will urinate it out, and plus you usually need those foods daily, but they still can be a problem if you have excess, because even like vitamin C, like I said, if there's over 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C over a period of time, well, even short term, it can cause diarrhea, and longer term, it can cause kidney stones. Even longer term, if you take it and get off of it, it could cause rebound scurvy, which is way back in the day when they were on the ships and they didn't have any vitamin C for a long time. So, great. Thanks, Mom. Okay, so my mom's giving you, she's goes to a heart doctor. So she's saying that her doc said she did not need it. So she obviously took it as well. And I didn't think Ken needed it either. So we're both in agreement with her doc and myself. I told him he's taking it slow, going to his doctor. He's doing one thing at a time. He hasn't gotten his labs yet. He just got the blood pressure. But anyway, okay, we're declining that for now. And then, yeah, so thanks for your input, Mom. But as far as the fat soluble, yeah, they stay in the fat. So they can be accumulative. Like I said, vitamin A, you don't want to take more than 4,000 IUs for women, 5,000 IUs for men. Vitamin D, you can go much higher only because the majority of Americans are low. I still would get it checked first. Vitamin K, we manufacture it in our gut, but and there's two kinds, K1, K2. K1's vegetable sources. K2 is more manufactured in the gut, but I'm taking extra just so my calcium goes to my bones, not my organs. And then the E, you only want to take about 30 IUs a day over and above your food, which would be in your vitamin, because that can be dangerous according to all the studies I've read. So that the fat soluble you're more concerned about as far as being toxic, but you still can take excess amounts of the water soluble, even though you urinate it out. If you get way out of whack, for example, niacin is water soluble, and people can use it directed by the doctor in excess amounts of the normal RDI, recommended daily intake or allowance. However, it's usually to decrease cholesterol. However, it can cause burning, flushing, redness, itching when they get to therapeutic levels. So you don't want to do that on your own for cholesterol regulation. You'd want to do it under a doctor's care. So even water-soluble ones are not necessarily safe in excess amounts, okay? You just don't want to do it. People think that, oh, it's water-soluble, I can take it in any amount I want, and that's not true. Does that clear it up for you, Mom? So it's water versus fat, not non. Okay, and any of them can be taken to excess. Okay, I guess that light came from you. I can't tell. Meaning, I guess you're in agreement with me. Trying to see who's who there. Okay, so I hope I answered your questions. All right, so let's just do a little cooling breath to cool the physical body if you're hot. That helps. Good. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I need feedback because usually I can tell where it comes from, but I couldn't tell. Okay, I hope everybody understood. But anyway, we're going to encourage the free flow of what I'm going to say positive energy, okay, and cool and calm the mind. So sit in a comfortable position. I have my legs crossed. Don't do that. That cuts off the flow of your lower extremities. And we're going to rest your hands on your knees. Close your eyes if you want. You don't have to, because I know we're on a video here. Exhale it completely. So we'll go. Okay, just get all of that dirty air out. And then you can do it through your nose or mouth, whatever. I usually do my nose, but right now I didn't. And then when you open your lips, roll your tongue. Inhale slowly through your tongue, filling your belly. So we're going to actually, I don't know how to roll my tongue. Some people can do it vertical. Some people actually will do it horizontal. So we'll roll our tongue and then repeat 10 rounds of this breath. If you can't roll your tongue, touch your teeth together and open your lips as you inhale through your mouth. So this is a mouth breathing one, okay? So we're just going to put our hands on our knees. We don't have to sit in a, any kind of weird position or anything. And we can just sort of... We'll just do it for 5 right now. At home, do it for 10. Okay. This one, I'm going to show you. This is really cute. You do this by yourself, though. This, I just think this is so cute. This is a happy baby. When you get out of bed, before you get out of bed in the morning, think about this one and do the happy baby. Okay, you see it? I think it's so funny. Just act like you're a baby and put your feet up and play with your toesies. It does a lot for you. Okay, first it might make you giggle, but it stretches the hips, the low back, the inner groin. If you had any kind of groin surgery, maybe take a break. Stimulates digestive organs. It calms the mind and relieves stress. So you lie on your back, you bend your knees towards your chest. If you can't do it very much, you know, it's okay. Just bring them up a little bit, and then exhale. So the other thing about the happy baby, if you have back problems, then roll one side, roll the other side. This is really a true PT thing, physical therapist thing. So be a happy baby and then roll from side to side. Don't roll off your bed or if you're on your couch or whatever. Don't roll off. Make sure you have plenty of space or something, a big giant cushion. Just don't roll off. But I think this is so cute. Happy baby. So anyway, don't do that now. I just thought that would be a good one. Okay. This one, I'm going to have to stand up, and if you can do it, if you can't, it's sort of like it's called the chair, and the chair is going to strengthen our legs, shoulders, chest, massages the heart, and it brings vitality. So we're just going to do this. Okay. We don't have to go up too much. See, my arms are sagging. That's not good. Okay. I can feel it in my legs, the back of my legs. If you can do that, this is a good one. It helps you, so that way, if you strengthen yourself in that way, you can get out of your chair easier, which we need to do more often, like every 50 minutes to an hour, if you're one that, you know, watches TV or reads when you're at home, okay? And then, I know we've done this before, you know, let's see how they do it. We do, if you can keep that finger up, alternate nostril breathing. I can't do it very well. I'll show you the picture though. Okay, so however you can do your hands, but basically I do it this way. I can't keep all those fingers up, so I just do it this way. So breathe through the nose, breathe out through your mouth. I've done this in many yoga classes. We'll do the other side. You can tell which one's clogged. Have a tissue nearby. Okay. Oh, and by the way, keep in mind you can get these cutters and crushers if you need them for your vitamins. Okay. Okay, this one is the half spinal twist. Okay. You don't have to do all that funky stuff with your legs. Let's just do this, where you put your hand right here, and we'll go like this. Then we'll put our hand right here, and we'll go like this. Don't do it where your neck hurts, though. It's good. It's a waist whittler. And just, if your neck hurts, you know, then just stay straight ahead. If it doesn't, then turn to the side. We're not going all the way around. You can tell I can't get myself out of this chair. Got a ton of chairs, but no, Jack. I got my little Abby next to me. She's quiet. I don't know if she's 19 or 20 now, but she's just hanging in there. Okay. Whew. Let's just get down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Okay. Let's see what we got here. This one lowers the blood pressure and soothes the nervous system and calms your mind. Sit in a comfortable position, lengthen your spine, rest your hands on your knees, close your eyes. Good, it helps, good. Oh no, that was from a long time ago. And we're gonna do ocean breathing. Act like you're at the ocean if that's what you like. If you like the mountains like I do, act like you're in the mountains. I just don't like the bears and coyotes. And then open your mouth as you exhale, contract your throat, and make a little ha as you were fogging a mirror. It should sound like a soft whisper. And now close your mouth and breathe through your nose only. Okay? So we're going to do this together. We'll open our mouth and then we'll breathe through our nose. So we'll go ha, 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 ha. I'm in the mountains, you're in the ocean. I'm not in it. How's your ocean doing? My mountains are great. Okay. Alrighty. Now, the tree, I love doing the tree. I'm not going to make you stand up. So if you want, you can do the tree. You could put your foot up here or just put your foot by your ankle, okay? And we'll do this. And just you could do that, or you could just have them at your ankle. And we'll just act like a tree. Is your tree swaying? Is your tree still? See how still you can keep your arms. If you're not standing up, it should be pretty easy. We can get a mountain. You can stand if you want. I'm so short, I can stand and still fit in the screen. Mountain pose. Mountain semi. Mountain sitting. Okay? All right. If you want to be a warrior, I know Jenny knows the warrior. Warrior 1. If you want to do it sitting, warrior 1, just have your knees bent. Okay? Usually we're looking like this, though. I almost forget my warrior 2 and 3. I wish I could bring you on, Jenny. I think warrior 2 might be like that, but I can't remember. It might be like that. That might be 2, and that's 3. But the legs stay the same. You just alternate legs. So I think it's warrior 1, warrior 2, warrior 3. I think that's right. I don't have them all in order. Okay. I wish I could bring you on, Jenny. I know you know this like anything. Although her thing just went out. Oh, I found warrior 3. It is like that. Okay. I don't know if you can see me. You probably can't see me, but here, let's do it this way. And I'll show you warrior 3. Let's see. Everybody laughing at me. I used to love doing this. I always miss the classes, though. So we'll do warrior 3. You can see Well, you can hold on if you want. This is Warrior 3, but your hands are out. You can hold on to something. I'm here. That's Warrior 3. Or this is this part of Warrior 3, and this is the other part of Warrior 3. So if you ever want to get real fancy and be a warrior prince or princess, I have to find Warrior 2. I think I had it though. Anyway, I know we're starting to run out of time. Is there a pose that somebody wants to do? Jenny, is there one you want to share? And I'll try to see if I remember it. I know child's pose I love. Child's pose is just like if you got on the bed, acted like a turtle, and you could put, just like take your whole body and go like this, and then have your knees all up. And I love child's pose. That's a great one. Okay. We could sort of do like a cat. I guess a down dog. I'm not going to do that. I could do it, but we're going to do another time. What's that? Like the cat cow. We'll do cat, and then let's see. Is it? Let's see. How's it go? Meow. And then what's the next one? Cat cow pose. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I'm trying to remember because the cat. Let's see. Meow. Is that meow? And then how does the cow go? I remember it's like ah. Is that the cow or that? I can't remember now. I know it's meow, and then whoever is the cow. No, that's not the cow. I forget which one it is with the ah. Which one? That's a lion. Ah. That innervates all these muscles that are tense. So meow. Yeah. I like to see all you guys doing that. Oh, moo. That's right. So it's meow, moo, meow, moo. Thanks. You gotta teach me what the animals do. I forget. I must have been doing the lion, I think. Yeah. So we're giving my mom a taste of the craziness we do in yoga classes. Thanks, David. I forget the poses though. I'm thinking the cat's like this, and maybe the cow's like that. But we're usually doing it on all fours, just so you know. So if you ever get really stressed, those are things you can do. I just love the ah! So anyway, I'm probably going to wrap it up because I'm afraid to even see myself. It's a little scary. But I want you to have a good cat, cow, meow day. I'm going to have a dog, cat day. And anyhow, I hope you got to try one of the recipes and you got to, check out some of the vitamins. If I can't move that picture of the vitamins circle with the foods, look on my personal page if you're hooked up with me. And otherwise, I'll try to see if I can move it. It's sort of cool. And then, you can always go to Cheryl's Yoga and do a real full class on our Facebook or YouTube, whatever. And from what I understand, all of these classes we put on YouTube as well. It's going to take a little time, but that's a good thing. Okay. Thank you, Jenny. Once I get this all put on the floor, maybe I can do it. Stay cool. Yeah, everybody hydrate. I know. I'm so glad I don't have to leave today. I'll be leaving tomorrow, but yeah, I know, because I know my fiance's got to be out in the hot weather all day. So he took cold packs and lunchbox and everything. Yeah, water. So that's what you guys need to do too. Stay inside or hydrate or whatever. If you get a little more activity and you're inside, that's great. But stay cool. Thank you, Mom. Perfect advice. Boy, we need that RN on here. Okay, have a good day. Take care. Bye, you guys. Signing off.